Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel. Crypto markets surging today. Bitcoin breaking $39,000 for the first time in a rather long time. After the crash, which I believe was on May 19th, it's been market chaos mostly, with a bunch of very scared people out there. And then some sideways consolidation, but today, and I'll show you how quick this happened, in short order, seemingly out of nowhere, Bitcoin just rocketed, and the entire market followed suit. XRP's up today too. So bears out there, where are you now? I don't. Are you okay, bears? I haven't heard from you since this has happened. Suddenly, radio silence all on social media. I don't know. I hope you're okay out there. See, so this wasn't supposed to happen. My gosh, and I was just debating in my YouTube comment section on a price video yesterday that we're not in a bear market, and it's just some people, you know. And this is not anything personal, to be clear. I mean, I think if you guys know me at this point, nothing like this is personal when people have, various points of view. But just the idea that we could possibly be in a bear market, and this would be the shortest bull market in history, and it would be the first time altcoins don't take off. Like, even that should be enough right there to make you go, might this not actually be over? So the best is certainly yet ahead, I believe. Which doesn't mean that we can't see a tremendous pullback before we do see an even bigger leg off. I'm not pretending like that can't happen. I'm just saying, even if that happens, which is a remote if at this point, it doesn't signal that the end is here, that we're entering a bear market. So I want to share with you opinions from a handful of chart analysts. But before we go further, I want to be clear, I don't have a financial background of any kind. I am not offering financial advice, and you definitely should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. I just think it's fun as a hobby to make YouTube videos about crypto stuff. That's pretty much it here. Now, as I record this, XRP is hovering right below 65 cents, which, by the way, isn't too bad, because just several days ago, XRP got down to about 52 cents. This is a substantial jump up, and XRP is up over 7% in the last 24 hours. Bitcoin, as I record this, is at $38,300, up over 12% over the last 24 hours. Market cap for the asset class, $1.53 trillion. Bitcoin dominance, not surprisingly, up to 46.71%. And so here's how quick this can happen. What's on your screen right now is the 24-hour Bitcoin price chart. And so, yeah, it took a number of hours, and Bitcoin started heading upward, seemingly out of nowhere. And but I tell you what, this part where it's the most parabolic looking upward action right there, and that happened in like what? How long did that take? I'm just like judging by the chart. I don't know, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I don't know. It's like a very short period of time. And so the whole thing from when Bitcoin was around, call it 34,000 ish earlier today, inside of like an hour and a half, something like that, all of this happened. And it's gone sideways, but yeah, Bitcoin did get up to $39,326, and so that's why I keep saying to people, I've been saying the whole time we've had this correction over the last couple months, I said, yeah, I get it. It doesn't feel good down there, and people are making emotional buying and selling decisions, and then people feel like that until something like this happens, and then we're just happy again. And so that's why I keep saying, like, emotions not a good thing to focus on, and in terms of deciding whether or not you're going to buy or sell anything. That does not make logical sense. By definition, it's emotional, right? And so, of course, the market's still technically, since it's just happened, if you go to like the Crypto Fear and Greed Index, it reports that we're still in extreme fear. I wonder if tomorrow the numbers are going to be looking a lot more cheery, because at some point, even if it doesn't show a dramatic difference tomorrow, and I think it'll be up, but even if it doesn't show a dramatic difference, at some point the market will be in extreme greed again. And so if you're selling, it's just like, do you actually believe that this is all going away forever? I sure as hell don't. Here's a tweet from the blockchain backer, my fellow XRP YouTuber, and this tweet was actually before that most crazy parabolic looking portion on the chart where Bitcoin today did rocket up to over $39,000. So I actually had two tweets from him. This is the first one, though. He wrote, nice weekly candle close for Bitcoin at $35,428. And he gave a little thumbs up emoji. Highest weekly close in 5 weeks. How about that? Close in the week over $35,000. You like to see it. You like to see that. And then, just how much later was it? 40 minutes later, he put out another tweet. And he just wrote $39,000 plus with a little laugh emoji. 40 minutes later, guys. Things happen fast. And that's how it'll be too. Like one day, like even to anybody that's concerned about XRP moving up again, yeah, well, have your emotional feels, whatever. Okay, fine. But at some point, and we don't know exactly when it's going to occur, but we're going to have a day. It'll probably be Wednesday, and then I think XRP is just going to start rocketing again, and that's just how things go. Here's a tweet from Credible Crypto. He retweeted something from July 6th. He simply wrote accumulation Bitcoin, and then he showed where Bitcoin had dramatically wicked down. And then he just circled that and said, basically indicating tremendous accumulation. And then today, so he retweeted that and wrote Bitcoin on its way. And so this is what I've been saying. Yeah, I mean, Bitcoin in theory could break down a bit further. I'm not expecting it. But even if it does, like I'm saying here, like people are accumulating. We are in a bull market. And then there was this, I just found this fascinating. Somebody named Hasaka, I just came across this in my feed, noted that on cryptocurrency exchange Binance, there was an insane wick up. And somebody paid over $48,000 today for Bitcoin. So it rallied up quickly, because understand prices are different on every single exchange on the planet because they're individual markets. And then they tend to balance out thanks to arbitrage, people noticing price disparities, and they'll move crypto between exchanges where they can find that, and they'll just take a small, little profit off the spread. But in this case, and every now and then you see stuff like this, like, man, it went nuts. And it makes me think back to, like, I guess it was late November last year, maybe early December, whenever XRP, before the SEC lawsuit, was getting up to about 80 cents. I remember that on Coinbase, XRP got up way higher, got up to like 92 or 93 cents. Like, stuff like this happens, but this is a major jump up. I'm going to assume that this is real. $48,000 Bitcoin today. That's something. I kind of feel bad for that person. I mean, eventually, you think the price is going to get back up there anyway, but still, it's got to sting a little bit in the short term, right? Chart analyst Kaleo wrote the following: "Bears in disbelief, make them suffer." And so, again, another chart analyst that has been saying, no, we're in a bull market. People are accumulating. And then, again, every single chart analyst that I respect and follow, they all say we are not in a bear market. And so to the bears out there that emotionally feel the feels, you really think you know better than these people? No. Here was a tweet from another analyst, Cantering Clark. So resistance was just a construct at mid-range, but the $40,000 level is a boss. Need to muster some organic buy pressure to take that out now. And so, yeah, whether you want to call it the psychological level or what, $40,000 not yet hit, but it is just a matter of time. Look at the way the market's going. And take a look at this. I wanted to highlight this also. This is an article from the Daily Hodl. Litecoin whales quickly add $30 million in Litecoin amid decline in value, so says Sentiment. Blockchain analytics firm Sentiment says Litecoin is experiencing a strong wave of accumulation from whales, or wallets with at least 1,000 to 100,000 Litecoin. In a new report, Sentiment says that Litecoin whales have increased their holdings by roughly 270,000 Litecoin, or about $30 million since the beginning of July. And folks, I just wanted to highlight this because it's another individual thing, but I'm going to keep highlighting all the little individual things as I come across them. You don't typically see this type of behavior, not quite like this, when things are like imminently crash. Like, these types of wallets don't behave quite like this. I just don't believe that this bull market's over, and in fact what we're seeing is accumulation here, and all of these altcoins at some unknown point in the future are going to be taking off like crazy. So I've been feeling good the whole time. I feel bad for people that don't feel so confident because they don't know what the hell they're doing. I get it. I'm sympathetic, and I understand investing in something with your real money and it going down doesn't feel good for people. I'm like a robot, though. It just doesn't impact me that way because I have absolute confidence that the crypto market's going to be worth substantially more in the future. XRP is part of that. XRP is my personally my largest holding. I think it's going to be worth a fortune. I really genuinely believe that, and I've placed my bets accordingly. So whether it's late this year or early next year, at some point, the XRP is going to rocket off. I believe it will hit its all-time high, and I believe it'll blast into a new realm of price discovery. And so, bye-bye bears. You guys are wrong. You're absolutely wrong. But that's okay. We're all entitled to our opinions, right? That's how this goes. So anyway, I just want to make a quick video, just share some thoughts and updates of this and some opinions from some chart analysts, since this was quite the rocket up, and it is neat. It is kind of fun, like to see it happen so quickly. Like it's done a ton of times in the past, but just to see it again after, you know, over 2 months of notable downward price action followed by consolidation. It's fun to see this, right? So anyway, hope you guys are having a good day out there, but let me know your take on this below. I do love hearing from you. I'm not a financial advisor. You should not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.